Okay. Let's do some testing here. So we now added a negative bet, and it's a negative trend. And I'll show you how I plan on using it. We're going to start at our very first bet where we'll have a progression show up. We'll be betting the positive side to begin. Or will we? Since we had these previous bets before we actually start placing the bet, we're going to take whatever side's winning. And so the rule is if you lose twice on one side, you'll bet the other side. So as you can see, the positive side lost twice in the last two, so we would bet the negative side. So that would start with a win. We continue to bet the negative side until we lose two consecutive. So we win here. So now we're here. Now we're on a loss. And we're going to use the Labouchere tracker here that I made. So we have a loss. We're going to use this for our progression just to test it. So we're going to add this to our list. So we lost. And then we win. So we can go here and say win. So now we're here. And we lost. So we add this to our list. And now we win. So we win. And now we lost twice. So we're down here. So loss, loss. So we go back here, add, and then we lost. So now we're saying to bet 2 units. So with our simulator to keep track, because I not yet incorporated this in the sheet yet, we're still testing. So we're going to calculate our new bet. And since we lost twice on the negative trend, we're going to bounce over to our positive. So as you can see, we're here. We lost twice, and now we'll be betting here. So we lost. So we add this. So now we'll be betting 3 units. We go back, but remember we have to lose twice. So our next bet would be on the positive side, and you can see that we won. So we go back to our progression, we win. So now we're on a 1 unit bet again. And we win. So to win. So we can put that here. And so that's another win. 2 wins in a row. So we're here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see there's a streak here at 7, so we had 2 plus 5, so that works out. Then we lose twice. Loss, loss. So we're gonna add this to her. And then a loss, so now we're on a 2 unit bet. And we're switching the trend. So we lost twice here, and we lose again. So this goes to 3. Go here, keep track, we lost. So our next one would be a win. So we win. So we got 1 unit. Calculate. So we win. And then we lost. So this is what is different from our regular progression in the Labouchere. So now we're betting 2 units. So we won, lost. We gotta lose 2 times before we switch trend. So now it's a win. And if we go here, now we reset. So it's a win. We got followed by 2 wins. 1, 2. A loss. So we can add it just to be correct. And then we win. A loss, then a win. So we win. Followed by 2 losses here. Right to there, right? So we add these. 1, 2. Lost 2. So our next bet is 2 units. And we are here. So we're switching trends. And we lose again. So it's another loss. Now we're on a 3 unit bet. Calculate. And it's a win. So win. We go to our progression. It's a win. So now we're down to 1. Calculate. And it's followed by a loss. Since we didn't completely reset, this goes to 2. As you'll see here. We lost. So now we're on 2. And then we win. So now that we won, we can reset. So get a win. Lose 2 in a row. So loss. So increase our bet. Now we're here, but we're on the negative side because we lost twice in the positive trend. So now we're on to the negative. And we start off with a loss. And so we add that. That's a loss. So now we're on 3 units. And it's followed by another loss. So that's 4 in a row. So this goes to 4 units. That's 1, 2, 3. Calculate this bet. That's another loss. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So followed by another loss. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and followed by another one. So we're at a depth of 5 right now, going on 6. And we stay with the positive trend until we lose twice. And you can see we now betting 5 units and we win. But see how we didn't recover yet, so let's see how this will play out. So we win. So now we're on a 4 unit bet. We got a win. We lose. So we can add that here. That's a loss. So now we're on 5. And then we lose again. So that's a loss there. So now we're on a 6-unit bet. And so we switch trends, followed by another loss. So we're on 6. Could be better 6 yet? I don't think. It's another loss. And now we're here on the negative side. And we lost. So now we're on a 7-unit bet. And we win. We win. So we stay on a 7-unit bet. But we win again. And we stay on a 7 one more time. And that's a loss. So we lose that. So now we're on a 10-unit bet. And it's a win. Okay, 1 second here. 10-unit would be a dollar bet. Dollar unit size. Let's calculate when we win. So that shot us up into profit. We win. Now we still got a 4 left over, so it's completely up to the user. They can bet this for a reset because now we're in profit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bet this for. Let's see if it bites us in the ass. So we win. So now, following this win, we lose twice. So we lost. And then we lost again. So this is 8. Calculate, loss. Now we're switching trends and we're betting $1.20 on each number. So we lost twice, and then we switch to our positive bet where we get a win. And we win. So now we got 4-unit bet. And our win is followed by a loss. Then followed by another loss. So this is 8 now. And we lost. So now we're at a 12-unit bet again. And so we lost. That brings us to here on the negative side, which is now a win. And just like last time, we win. Brings us to a 4-unit bet. Calculate. Now we get a loss. So we're here. It's a loss. So a loss would bring us to an 8-unit bet. Which we win. And that also clears. Now we're clear to reset. So you can see the difference that the Labouchere makes. Our regular progression, you just win once and you start over. You get profit each time. This gave us a pretty aggressive jump in the graph. And if we were to reset, we would still maintain some of this, we'll call it variance here. But as you can see, we're now sitting at 62.70 for profit. So if we were to check, our running total normally would be, where are we at? So our next win would have been the next hand, or the next spin. So that would have been 42. So we're up 20 extra bucks by using this progression. So let's continue. So we win. Now we can reset to our base bet, and we lost. Lost, and then we win. Right? We're on the negative side, and then we followed by loss, followed by 2 wins. Followed by loss, followed by a win. So, followed by a loss, followed by a win. And then we get 2 losses in a row. So 1, 2. So now we can use our tracker here to add 1 to the list and add a loss. So now we're betting 2 units. And we're switching to the positive, the positive trend. So 2 losses, and now we're here. We win. So now we can start over. Calculate. And we're followed by another win. Then a loss, and then a win. A loss, and then a win. And then another win. And we lose 2 in a row. So we're here. So that means we switch to our negative trend, but first we have to add this to list and a loss. We're now on our 2 unit bet. And from here, we lose. So we had a loss. We add a loss here. Now we're on 3. And we lose again, I believe. So that's another loss. This is a 4 unit bet. That's a 3, not a 4. There we go. Now we're here. We just lost. Now we go to the one below it on the positive side, and we collect a win. So we win. Now we're on a 3 unit bet, and we lose. So it's a loss. Loss. Now it's back to 4 units. Calculate. We win. So we put that in. That gives us profit. We win. Now we got 2 units. So like I said, you could either restart here, or you can continue from the 2. And for this example, I'm going to continue from the 2. So we win. And then we go down to 2. We win again. Now we can clear our board and reset our bet to base. So from there we lose twice. So loss, loss, add list and a loss. So we got upper bet, and now we can, since we lost twice on the positive trend, we're going to jump to the negative. So from here, and we suffer a loss. This goes to 3. As you can see here, we got a loss, we calculate, and we get a win. So we win. We still got to clear the board, and it's followed by another win. So now we cleared the board, we can start over. Now we suffer a loss here, and then we win. And from there we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row. Then a loss, then a win, then a loss, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the last one is a loss. And then we lose again. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a win, this is a loss. So if we were to zoom in here, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a loss. And so we're here. So we add our loss, and then we know we lost again. So we add a loss. Now we're on our 2-unit bet. And we change trends. We go from the negative side, because we lost twice, to the positive side. And you can see we won. So we won. So now we start over. And from there we get 2 losses in a row. Loss, loss. So we add our list, lost, increase our bet, and change trend. So from here, you can see our next hand or spin, we won. So from here we can reset. So now we get 3 wins or 2 wins in a row here. 1, 2. So we're here. Lose. And then win. So to verify it, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A loss and a win. So now we win. So we're here. Then we lose. Then win. Then lose. Then win. Then lose. Then win. So we're here. And we lose twice. 1, 1, 2. So we're here. We switch trends. Add to our list, loss. Increase our bet. And when we switch to the positive side, we lose. As you see, 2 losses in a row. Let's hear it, and then we lose. So we lost that. So we can add that here. Bump this up to 3. And we lose again. So since we calculate this already, we can press loss. It brings us to 4. and then we change our trend. Now that we changed our trend, we can go here and we can see that we get a win. So we won this. Now we've got to bet 3 units. If we win this, since there's only 2 numbers available here in the list, we will reset if we get a win. But that'd be too easy. So now we get a loss. And since we lost, we go up to 4. And since we lost, we go down 1, and then we get a win. So that puts us at a 2 unit bet. And then we win again. So we can reset. And calculate. And we get 2 losses in a row. So we can loss. You know, that's going to bump us up to 2. But we'll add it in here just so we don't mess up. So now we're at a 2 unit bet. And we're changing trends. And we get a loss. So we add our loss. So yes, yes, baby. You broke it. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I lost my train of thought. So let's zoom in and see what we have in the. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We lost 3 times, and we're gonna lose this one here. So that brings us up to a 4 unit bet. And since we lost that there, we move to our negative side. The negative side gives us a win. So now we got a 3 unit bet. And from the win, we get a loss. So that brings us to 4 units. From the loss, we get a win. So that's a win. So we're back to a 2 unit. And followed by a loss. So then we bet 4 units. And brings us another loss. So now we're at 6 units. Calculate. And we're switching trends, going from here to the negative to the positive. And we suffer a loss. So now we're at 8 units. And so here, and we lose again. That's a loss. Another loss. So now we're up to 10 units. And we lost twice on the positive side, so we go to the negative, and we get a win. And since we got a win, it brings us down to an 8 unit. And from that win, we get a loss. It brings us back up to a 10 unit bet and another loss. So we add that in. It brings us up to 12. We change our trend. And you can see we get another loss. So that's another loss. We're up to 14 units now. And we win on the next one. So that's a win. But we're still at 14 units. And we lose. So now we're at 18. Win and we lose because we were here, right? So lost there, came here, lost, got a win, and then we lost again. So now we're here, we get a win. So that's a win. That brings us to 16 units. And we get a loss. And then another loss. So this goes up to 22. Calculate 22. We lose again. Loss again. That bumps us up to 28. So we lost twice here. And we changed trends. So now 28 unit we lose, which took us down significantly. So we'll add that here, that's a loss. So now we're at 34 unit bets. And we get a win, much needed win. That's a win. Now we're at a 30 unit bet. Calculate. We get another win, which shot us way out here. It's another win. And now we can drop down to 26 unit bet. If we were to win this, we could reset. But of course, it wouldn't be that easy. So we suffer a loss here. Brings us back up to 36. And we suffer another loss. So that's a 46 unit bet. So we go back, and since we lost here twice, we go to the positive side, and we lost twice. Go to the positive side, and we follow with a loss. So things are getting a little sketchy now. We're now in the negative. That's a loss. Up to a 56 unit bet now. So a loss, we get a win. Shot us back up. So after this win, now we're at a 52 unit bet. And we get a loss. So that's a loss. All the way up to a 68 unit bet. And we get another loss. So now we're officially down 75 bucks. but we're gonna play through it to see what comes out of it. It's an 84 unit bet now. And we're switching to the negative trend. And we suffer another loss. So now we're at a point of no return. Calculate that bet. And this ends up losing as well. So when it says 116, that'll be 1160. Let's see if it recovers. We're currently down 351.60. And we're here. We get a win. So now we drop to 11. We get another win. So that brings us to 104. It's a win-win. Get a loss. So now we're at 140. And loss, we get a win. Which shot us in the profit, 261 bucks. Like I said, there was times where so let's just do this first. We're in profit, we could reset and we wouldn't have to bet this, but I am going to go through and do it just because I want to see what the graph actually looks like. As you can see, there's absolute chaos going on right now, and I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. So after the win, we get a loss. So we should be betting 12. We get a loss. So now we're at 172. So it's a $258 bet, which sadly we lost. So that shot is way back down. So now we're at and we're gonna switch trends because we lost twice and we get a win. So that shoots us up again. So we win. Now we got 1880. And we lose. Go here, loss 256. And we lose again. So our all-time low now at 372.60. So we lost again. So now we're at 324. Calculate. Lost twice here. So we go to here, which is a win. And so we win. Now we're at 30.8. And we get another win. We finally cleared out the crazy bets we had. Shot us up to $954 profit. And currently at 164 bets. So that was intense. How much of sample do we have left? We might as well go right to the end, then we can review it. So we reset. We lose twice. Add to list, loss. So this goes up 2. And then we lost twice. We're gonna change trends. Lose once here. This goes to 3. We lose again. This goes to 4. And change trend. And we lose here too. Loss. This goes to 5. And we lose this one as well. So we're here. I was curious if this would ever happen within the sheet, and I'm glad that I continued because now I get to see it. See how it's going 2, 2, 2, 2, and we're on the opposite side. So I'm gonna continue and see what happens. So let's just verify that we have our chart. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're on our 5th. What's this saying? Did we lose our 5th though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this goes to 6. Loss. And we lost twice here. We change our trend to the negative side. And it continues to lose. It's a loss. Now we're on 7. And we lose again. So now we're on 8. And we go back. So we lost twice. We switch our trend. Then we get another loss. So that brings us to 9. And finally we secure a win. So there's a win. So now we're down to 8. We get another loss. That's a loss. We're back to 9. And we get a win. So this goes back to 8, I think. Let's see. We get a win. Now it stays at 9. Okay. Then we get a loss. So with that loss, we jump to $1.11, and we get 2 wins. So just verify we had that loss. Yeah, a win and a win. Let's undo the last win though to make sure we're betting the right amount. Undo that. Go here. We win. So now we're at, and we win this. Verify we got 2 wins here. It's 1 win. So we need this win. And just 2 wins there. Verify 1, 1, 2. So then we get a win. So we stay at 10. We lose. So we add that here. That's a loss. Now we're up to 14. Calculate. So we lose and then we win. So win. Back to 11. Followed by another win. So now we can start over. Calculate. Now we got another win. So I should show 3 wins in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we're here. We lose twice. Lose twice. Bump this up. So 1 loss. Bump it up. Once we lose twice, remember we switch trends and we get a win. So it's a win. And we continue. Verify we got our win there. We did. Okay, we continue. We get another win. Followed by another win. So just 2 wins. 1, 2. Followed by 2 losses. 1, 2. So we can add these and increase our bet. And since we lost twice, we switch. Lose 2 more times, so we lost that. And we lose this. So that's loss. We're not 4 units. Go back. Switch trends. Get a win. Win at 4 units. Now we gotta win at 3. Calculate. Go to 3. We win. And we can reset. So now so we lost twice. Win. Win 3 more times after that. 1, 2, 3. So we're here. Lose twice. 1, 2. Back to this. So you increase. Switch our trend. While with a loss. So this goes up to 3. We add a loss here. And we're here now. Followed by a win. We can go down to 1 with a win. And reset. So win-win. We go 2 losses. Increase our bet. Add loss. Increase our bet to 2. Switch trends and lose twice. So loss there. Calculate. Loss there. Now we're on 4. Calculate. We lost twice. So now we're betting 4. Switching our trend. We lose the 4th. And so that's a loss. Now we're betting 5 units. And we win. So when we win, we go down to 4. Calculate. So we switched the trend, we lost, and then we won, then we lost. So back to 5. Back to 5. Lost, and then we win. Let's make sure we're doing this right. We get lost, then we won, then we lost. So now we win on 5. So win. At least it's a 5 unit bet. And we lost. So now we're at 7 units. And we lost. Okay. So now, since we lost, I fucked that up. I pressed win. So we're just gonna have to go like this. There's a 2. And then there's a 3. And then a 5. Lost. Okay. So where are we at here? We just bet 7. So we had, I kind of fucked up here. So 1, 2, 1. So we got chop. We went 1, 1. We win. Then we lose 2 in a row. 1, 2. Okay. So now we're switching trends. And we win on the 7. So that's a win. And this is 3. And we win again, so we get the reset. So verify. Win, win. Okay. So win, win. Followed by a loss. 3 wins. And then a loss. And that's the entire sample. So that's a total of 218 bets. Our sheet made what? 162 on the positive side. And on the negative side, we made 150, but it wasn't pretty because there was a stretch. Here's depth of 14 on the negative side, max depth of 9 on the positive side. So if we look at our, let's try something here. We've had what? It's hard to get this chart here to scale in properly. So what I'll try to do is, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a depth of 8 right there. It's hard to tell exactly what this is. There should be an option to drag this scale. Not like that. So some chaotic bets. We had a low of 372.60, but we finished with a profit of 1025.70. So that's if you had the bankroll to do such. Obviously, this could have been avoided if we reset once we hit profit. But like I said, I want to play it out and see how scary it could become, which I knew it was a possibility for sure. But anyways, that's what I'm thinking about the new strategy. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and see if this might be something that interests you. I can make the update to your sheet, and then we can, if needed, do some training sessions. You don't have to use the Labouchere, but at the moment, it seemed like the easiest way to run a progression. Um, yeah, so let me know what you guys think.